What is going on? Yesterday's video of the warships, we used that last free instant training. I've got none left in the shop. Maybe you do. Make sure you grab it before it expires as you're throwing code ZMOD in. Yesterday was a big day. I went from early 16 to 19 in like an hour and a half, all with the power of rifle Zooka. Now I was sitting global like number 30 or something ridiculous, and then life got in the way, unfortunately, so I had to step away. Haven't attacked in 19 hours, which means I've got 3 chests sitting here, which, as you all probably know, not ideal. Let's slow this down a little bit, show you how this is working. By the way, Alpha Shark crushed me. That was a great attack to see. This is just me dropping things. This is how simple it is with Rifle Zooka. Keeping some critters out, keeping some troops out, dropping some rifles a little bit slowly. And by the way, I do have some extra goodness. Decided not to go get shock launchers quite yet, which probably, it was the right call at the moment, but I should have stuck around and played and gotten those next couple chests. Just walking through every base. Gonna show you Alpha Shark's attack. He or she beat me by 3 seconds. I'm doing the heavy rifle rush, just clearing all of the things, walking through, and I thought I had the win at this part. I thought I was going to pull it out here, and then this came out. This was the pièce de résistance with flares, and that is where not having flares has been so painful on this account. Not having flares means you really, really need to get your Zookas moving. You see, not Zookas, Zookas and rifles, and Kavan for that matter. I went and got that troop damage. Troop health was calling me, but wasn't losing a lot of troops, so that's why I went for health first, sorry, damage first, I should say. Now, on my other account, Barrage is fairly clutch, and if you're wondering where to go with Barrage, Tick 4 is where all of the magic happens. Tick 4 gets you 10,000 damage per, and if you have a look at engine rooms, they're without that extra boost. 3 engine room bases, for example, only have 30,000 health, even with that 50% building health, so you can just throw 3 barrage and be on your merry way. I'll show you some of that later on, but for right now, let's just jump in. I'm guaranteed to lose here. It's amazing, like those 3 chests, what is that, 60 keys? That is a big, big deal in this season, so let's just see how far I've fallen down in the global scale here. Where are we at? We're way down, 72. So I've fallen about 40 spots, almost guaranteed to lose. All of the people I'm going to match, let's say 90% of them are going to have those extra keys and tokens. So don't watch this expecting a win. Just watch this so you can see how heavy Zooka, Rifle Zooka is working, how you can adapt to it, all of that fun stuff. Please, please. Yeah. Okay. So shock launchers. Shock launchers are not a huge deal, and you'll notice that people have started to move them. Are you kidding me right now? That was super awesome. So there goes some stars. Yeah, awesome. That's super great. I guess we're gonna pause here. My Boom Beach has been crashing a lot. That's the first time it's crashed mid-battle, and my goodness is it frustrating. To lose stars like that, so what I was gonna say is, if you're designing a base, don't put your shock launcher in this neighborhood, because what's gonna happen is warrior players are gonna flare onto that shock launcher. They're gonna be in the blind spot of the shock launcher, and then they're literally just gonna clear all of this stuff, like just gonzo. So that person's shock launcher was much, much smarter. They had the shock launcher over here. People are going to flare into this neighborhood with their warriors, which means that shock launcher is going to get a couple shots off. And warriors are your biggest concern right now. The warrior hits out there at the higher levels are absolute next level goodness. And I can't even believe we just bled those stars that stupidly. I'm going to pause so I can swear at the wall for a moment. Oddly enough, we've fallen out of 19. Let's see if our opponent got... They didn't even get all the engine rooms. That would have been a... Ah! Okay, so quick note here. If you're on an iPhone or an iPad, I don't recommend going to iOS 17. I don't think... Like, iOS 17 with battery saver, Boom Beach is super, super laggy. I think Boom Beach needs to update their code for iOS 17, and they haven't because Brawl Stars runs fine. Let me know if you've been running into this issue. It only happened when I went to iOS 17. Before, I never got any crashes at all. I think this looks like it might be Commander J Doom. I think I'm going to have to be very, very fast on this. So I'm going to rush it a little bit, which could lead to unintended results. We're going to go one here and one here. Zooka, 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 and then Kavan is going to stay back, and we're going to throw some critters over here and some rifles over here, and then just holding, trying our darndest to get all of this stuff so that we can get this and this. Oh, I forgot that I've got Kavan's wrong ability loaded. I was trying to get some second wind so that my troops would go wide, because watch this. If this is who I think it is, we're just going to get crushed on time. Anytime I see these naked bases, I get PTSD to when I battled with Doom earlier in the season, and it's just so fast, and as a result, I battled Doom. He beat me by like 40 seconds, and then I lost 3 battles directly after that. So if this is not Doom, then the Doom PTSD is going to come through, and the fact that this person is slow at the moment makes me think that maybe, just maybe, I made a mistake. There we go. There go the engine rooms. Almost guaranteed to be a warrior user. And so this speed right here, I was adequately fast. Would have been way faster if we had second wind, but we're almost guaranteed to lose here. So let's see. I'm going to guess there's going to be like a 3-minute, 5-second time. Omar, what do you got for us, Omar? The fact is, we lost. See that? 3 minutes, 10 seconds. When you see those naked bases, you know it's coming. Watch this. There is the warrior hit we were talking about, flaring into space. There comes the rifles. Oh, they're actually using cryoneers. That is crazy interesting. I like that a lot. And then barrages and artilleries. I told you I was behind on tech. That right there solidified it. Really gonna fall down here. Hopefully there's no more crashes. I can deal with losing. We've got a huge barrier in gold. Need to collect these chests in gold, which will bump me back up. A rifle Zooka, very, very, very viable though. If you're struggling with your tech tree, obviously you need Kavan. You could potentially do rifle Zooka with brick, but you have to go through Kavan to get Zookas anyways. So those of you with brick, there are lots and lots of other hits. I'm going to show some rifle Zooka right now. There's going to be a whole bunch of finding opponents. Maybe we'll just do 2 battles here, then we'll switch to my other account, because my goodness was that. I'm trying to recover, but I am just on tilt at the moment. These bases, again, this is just set up specifically to stop warriors, because you got to come way over here, you got to come into here, then all the way back. I'll try and show you some warrior hits. I've only done 1 or 2. We'll just get this going though. Let's get all of these troops over here. We're gonna get that started, and then we'll come over into this neighborhood. Should have kept my troops a little bit more balanced, but I should be able to still keep things going. This is not how I would typically attack this base, but like I said, just fully on tilt. I do really like using this right-hand side ramp though. That is one of the things that I've been using a ton of, simply because I don't have flares, which means that I have to rely on good troop drop timings, and I'm a little bit concerned that my troops from that right-hand side are going to go way too close in, so we're going to use that ability right there, getting that crystal shield out, that ice shield out, and then walking our troops in, protecting that corner, using our friends, the med kit. Now, this person's Doom Cannon is way deeper than any Doom Cannons were yesterday, just showing that bases are improving. Would really, really like to be able to throw some critters or another ice shield. By holding out for that last couple seconds, we should be able to get these last couple engine rooms down, but it's going to be very, very much touch and go as that Doom Cannon is just feasting on our troops. So that final med kit right there just might be the savior, and we are going to walk through this base getting back into the right direction. The number of people that are failing on this base is very, very, very high. As you can see there by 16 Vin, I will, back in 19, hallelujah. So I will show you this base if you'd like to copy it. By the way, this base was made by Austin, right there, global number 10. Just double checking. I assume they have shock launchers and rocket. Look at shock launchers and rocket launchers. Oh my goodness. That is just showing that yes, Kavan is probably the answer for many of you. Here's the base if you want to take a screenshot. You saw how to beat it, but gross. To win one, lose one, and is fine, but to lose to that crash, my goodness. Okay, the other tech tree, look at that, down in iron. Just not happy at all. And the reason for that is I just can't clear 4 engine room bases using just rifleman and brick, so I had to go back and get flare. I upgraded my warriors, and my warrior hits, I've done like 2 warrior hits, so please don't expect good things at the moment. Also, that barrage hit you saw, I've only got tick 4 barrage, not max barrage. I think brick is only tick 4 as well. Let's just double check. Yes, brick is only tick 4. So this next chest need to get brick up, which will give us the cluster grenade goodness. Again, not feeling it at the moment. So this person has 4 engine rooms. I don't even know how to hit this, to be honest. I have not seen this hit. Most people have 3 engine rooms at the back. This person has 2 towards the front. So we are going to be in a world of pain here. Switching to the warrior hits and then not knowing how to do this warrior hit. Do leave a comment down below if you. I've been watching a bunch of great hits. Gabriel, Doom, lots Orion, lots and lots of good warrior hits, but I have not seen this base. So this is new. We're gonna have to just try. What am I gonna do here? We're just gonna try to full clear with brick. This is a terrible idea. But we might just be able to pull something off with a couple med kits. I have no idea what the heck our warriors are even capable of. Brick stands so darn far back that it is tough, tough, tough. But as you can see here, we're actually getting a bunch of value out of our warriors here. And we should be able to smoke back to there and still have a bunch of troops left over. So I am very, very, very impressed at the moment. Do we go medkit, or we're going to go with Iron Will, which might be the wrong idea because brick is probably not going to live very long, but I'm kind of impressed by how well our warriors did. But you can see here, it's just too little, too late. Probably should have flared onto that back engine room instead of that machine gun. Also, probably should have done a ground flare. Just to get brick so that she actually didn't die. But there's some potential there. Learning on the fly. We've got that troop health back there. Need that troop damage next just to have any chance. This tech tree, though, anytime you have to go back and make emergency additions, it's not a good time to be, not a good place to be. You can see right here, I was just struggling. We're going to show you what a 3 engine room looks like. I talked about that a little bit. This is just the dream. Getting a 3 engine room base, and you'll notice that just dropping troops, not having to worry about that left-hand side, 3 barrages, and done. 0 effort required, 0 skill required, just absolutely walking through the base, and bada bing, bada boom, Bob's your uncle, all the rest of it. So Probably should have done a stream yesterday or recorded a video yesterday when I was at the peak, but I just wanted to sit on my couch by my lonesome and do my own things. So apologies for that. Let's go something like this. We're going to get Brick and her cluster grenade. And again, I have no idea what I'm even doing here, but we're going to try our darndest to get this going. We are going to go something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here. Saving some of our troops here. Going to get a med kit. Oh, that was not supposed to be a barrage. That was supposed to be a critter kit, which is not off to a good start for us. So now we just need our warriors to go left. And then finally, we can get back onto there. As our troops go back in that direction, we are going to drop all of our riflemen here, and that should be enough to get that right-hand side. And now we're just going to hold Brick. I have no idea if this is going to work out. So far, it seems like it should. We've got a bunch of gunboat energy on Brick, which is kind of disconcerting because of the fact that we need to get going. Maybe our opponent has fizzled though. Let's just get that final flare onto there. Get all of our med kits onto those riflemen as they try their darndest to get that engine room down. And then Brick is going to come out and we're going to get some critters there so Brick doesn't die on that first shot in the face. And then pumping out all... Yeah. Okay, so that's where Brick not being maxed is a bad idea. You could just see how going from one tech tree to another, trying to learn the hits on the fly. Had I been using warriors all season long, I would be able to pull these off. I have zero doubt in my mind whatsoever. But going from rifles and this ridiculously naked tech tree to trying to learn warriors late is frustrating. But once I get it, I'm fully confident we'll be able to get back into gold without a heck of a lot of difficulty. But there's going to be some mistakes made along the way. So hopefully your tech tree is more towards the beginning of this video than the end of this video. My goodness, so much to learn here. And these bases, this is exactly why these bases exist. Against rifle Zooka, these are ridiculously easy. With this troop combo, I don't even know where to start. So we are going to, I wonder if we can go with 4 boats of rifles for that left side, 3 boats, 4, let's just do 4 and 4. We'll see what the heck we can do here. We're going to go something like this. Brick and our warriors. Oh, I have the wrong ability set. Just dumb. This is not going to go terribly well simply because of the fact that Brick is supposed to have her Iron Will ability, but of course she doesn't. Just a quick note, if you let that Doom Cannon hit any of your warriors, you're going to lose like 40 of them at a time. Let's get that cluster grenade out as our troops move towards that side. I should have dropped these warriors a long time ago. Thankfully, those warriors are going to come join the fight. My goodness, I am blaming that crash. I am just fully and completely on tilt. This is ridiculous. I really hope your tech tree is going better than this one because my goodness, this is just absolutely silly. Probably should have just used 8 boats of warriors to be completely honest, but let's get onto that final engine room. Let's throw some critters on there and let's just finish this puppy off because gross. Brick brought 0 value. Those rifles on the right hand side were dropped way too late and we are just handing out stars left, right, and center. I'm going to end the video there. I need to go have a cup of coffee and sit down. I am not going to claim this chest. I really hope this video gave you a chuckle or a smile or showed you just how good those rifles and Zookas can be. Also, Like you saw, warrior hits are very, very much viable at the moment. That other account is going to go get shock launchers, which should slow that down a bit. The goal is still Seekers. Do throw code ZMod in that creator boost. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know, maybe like send me a kitten video or something that will help calm my frazzled nerves. Gross. Anyways, I'm Zedmod. Thanks for coming in, and thanks for all your kind words on all the videos so far this season. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. I'm Zedmod. Serenity now! Peace.